All right, so this is going to be our first go at setting up the OPC UA connection via Kepware configuration tool. So we're going to start out by clicking here to add a channel. We're going to go down to, we just hit O. There we go. OPC UA clients. Next. I'm going to call this AL159x master test 1. Next. Next. So taking a look at the IoT Core Visualizer tool here. My OPC UA port is 4843 and my IP address on the network is 172. So with that in mind, I'm going to come here and in this case, we're not going to use a security policy because I just want to see that it works, right? Let's worry about a certificate another time. Let's get this thing up and let's get this thing running. The one thing that's not included in the manual is the user ID and password that we have to use here, and username, because this is root and secret. Even if you're not using security or certificates, you need these credentials. Next, finished. And voila. So we have our connection now loaded up, and we need to add a device. I'm going to call this AL159x my desk. And we're going to do next. I'm going to skip through most of these. I'm going to select import items. Now here, we're now browsing our connection to the master. And go to the IFM AL15990. A lot of options here. What we want to take a look at is the IO-Link master folder, and you'll see the 8 ports. If we open up port 1, we can go down to IO-Link device. There we go. And you'll see here we didn't load an IODD file for this port. So what we have is the PDN data. All right. So we're going to add that item over. Going to minimize that port. Port 2, I do have an IODD that's parsing the data for us. And so we're going to go IO-Link device. And then if we come down to PDN interpreted, that's where we're going to see a lot of info, because that whole device there is vibration with an XYZ axis. So in this case, I'm going to just take, and we're going to just, let's see here, PDN interpreted. Let me see if I just add all branches. There we go. That brings over everything. You might want to double check, or we will double check and see if that's just a little too messy or not, because there's just a whole lot of information that we can get over OPC UA. I'm going to go to port 3, IO-Link device. Let's scroll this a bit. And again, the IODD is loaded, interpreter. And in this case, this is just a simple distance ultrasonic sensor. So I want just the distance. This here, I won't select and bring over. That just tells you the full range. Like if the distance is 0 to 5 meters, then this just gives you like a text, which is not really helpful. So I would say that we want to do the distance, add item. And maybe if you want it, you could add the unit that that distance is being read in. And when we're all done, click OK and next and finish. Now we can see underneath our connection, we can see the master. We open this up, you'll see port 1, 2, and 3. And we can see the PD interpreted. This is just the IO-Link device, which is just the PDN string of data that would be coming back. This I want to put in there as well. So I just want all of this. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, so let's come back and we're going to start up the quick client and we're going to go to our master. And you'll see here, we're bringing in a bunch of good values over OPC UA. The PDN here you'll see, because it's not parsed, it's just a string of hex values that would need to be parsed and converted to an integer. Underneath that, because we pulled everything, you'll see there's a lot of things you don't need in here. For instance, for the vibration, it gives you that EU tag that gives you the lowest value and then gives you the highest value you can pull in for that value, the unit, and then the value. I mean, really, you should just need to know maybe the unit and then just pull in the raw value that's coming in. If we scroll way down past this, we'll also see for the vibration units, everything here is on port 2. We also see temperature. So this is pulling in at 84.92 degrees, and we'll see that it is in Fahrenheit. And then down below here for port 3, we'll see that the ultrasonic sensor is reading a distance of 37 centimeters for the object that's in front of it. So that is just a nice quick overview of connecting over the OPC UA with Kepware or UA Expert or any OPC UA client. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day.